There it goes. Okay, I am so out of practice. Okay, I think I got it. Nope, I just turned my camera off. Oy vey. Okay, now we're good. You're gonna stay put. Okay, here's hoping people can hear me. Gotta get my phone charger plugged in here. It has been a while. A few years now by my calculations. Hi, Fuse. Thanks for letting me know. So, like I said, it's been a while. I'm out of practice, but today I'm just going to start a Final Fantasy XIV playthrough. Brand new character all the way through. I'm going to stay on Aether Data Center just because that's where I've been at, but I don't know if I'm going to choose Fairy. We'll figure it out. We are going to go through this, and then we're going to decide what job I'm going to do. And then we're just gonna see where the stream takes us. I'm probably only gonna go for a couple hours. I do work tomorrow. And today was truck day, so I am very tired. Alright, I usually go with Catgirl, but I think I'm gonna go with Ara, just because something different. Why not? Oops. Oh, oops. Oh, I wanted to change her position. There we go. Something a little different. Alright. I usually go with this one. And honestly, this is partly because I like the starting outfit for them as opposed to any of the other ones. I really like the dress. So as tall as she can, or she can go. And I know what people say about the bus sliders, how they're all there just for the guys. Guys like to look at big tits. You know what? So do I. All the way up to the top. Tail. Oh, that was an interesting voice. We will definitely be changing that. Awkward. I gotta figure out a different camera placement. Oh well. Whoops. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Do I want... Would you stop dancing? Stand still. There we go. I want short tail, long tail. We'll go with the short one. And face. I usually go with the first one because I like the side horns better. So we'll stick with that. Skin color I always have trouble with because the lighting is not the greatest. I think that looks good. Starting hairstyle. I miss all the hairstyles on my main. Oh, well, at least I got the ponytail. My usual short hair. I'll go with the ponytail. Black hair, highlights. Let's start with blue, or do I want to go with green? Purple or red? Ooh, I like the dark color. Can I zoom? Whoops. Can I zoom? There we go. Hello. Nice and close up. What eye shape do I want? I could probably spend hours in character creation, but we are not going to do that. I like all the eyelashes on that one. Yeah. I usually go with the large iris. We're gonna go ahead and go with the small. Then what color eyes do I want? Because the umbral or limbral rings always... Ooh, I like that color. We can change it. I always like these. I think they're pretty. Those are nice. Ooh, I like that green. Alright, so we're gonna do the eye colors. Just wait. Purple look good. Nah. I gotta do something different than black. I gotta do something different than my usual go-to. Okay. Not changing it. Not changing it. I say that, and first chance I get, I'll probably be at the esthetician once I get them unlocked. I usually like the first nose. Yeah, we're gonna go with the first one. First mouth. Dark lip color. Whoa. It really, name definitely is the hardest part. You should see me in Baldur's Gate. I don't know how long I was in character creation on there. And then you restart a character just to go back into character creation. Yeah, alright, we'll just go with the black, nice and easy. Oh, I didn't know I could add those. Shows how long it's been since I've had a dragon girl. I'm gonna remove those. Okay. I wish I could change the color of the scales. In all honesty, I really wish I do. Or I really wish I could. But no, why would they allow us to do that? Plain black. Oh, and now the voice. Nope. Zoom out. Okay, 4's not bad. She sounds like me at work. I hate that. Okay, laughs. Yeah, the rest of it's fine other than the cheering. We'll just go for voice 4 and be done with it. Okay. Nope. I think I gotta move my camera for a second, because, yep, it's in my way. Okay, got it. Maybe. Like I said, I'm out of practice. Let's see about... Oh, I see what I did. I'm dumb. Okay. Aha! Got it. Oh, geez, that's when I changed my main back to a cat girl. Wow, that's been a minute. We'll just change over that one. That's fine. Yes. Okay. No. 6 Umbral Moon. 24, because reasons. Usually go for Rolger. As, you know, I like to destroy things. But we're gonna go with Overseer of the Underworld. Why not? Huh. I didn't realize you could... That's new. Alright, Conjurers and Gridania. Bulldog, Gridania. Oh, I forgot Ninja's not a starter. Ugh, lame. Alright, well, we'll go with healer. I know it. Oh, that's right. I think the other ones are currently... Yep, alright, so... we'll actually go with Sargatanas. Why not? Ah, frick. Always Chris. Always Chris. Chris Dragonborn? No, that's way too long. We'll just go with a name I know. It's a name I've used. Yay! Alright, here we go. Who came up with kebab? That was Shish. Ah, block scene. Lame. 44 players in queue. Hopefully this won't take too horribly long. Why is every server congested? I don't know how Shish came up with kebab, though, but that was his character's last name when we first started dating. I was Chris Mox, and then after we had our eternal bonding ceremony, that's when I changed my character's last name, and that's been ages ago now. Oh, it's been so long since I've seen this. Oh god, what year did I start playing? Spring of 2017, I think, was when I started playing. And I managed to finish Heaven's Ward about 2 weeks before Stormblood dropped, so we are a long ways back. Oh, this is so nostalgic. I love it. There's the headache. Oh, this makes me want to cry. Here, feel what? Are we rocking towards, like, the actual sun, or what the heck are we even walking towards? Never mind. That's how long it's been since I've seen this. You. Hear, feel, think. I've always loved the Conjurer gear. I'm gonna have to use something from that shot for like a YouTube thumbnail or something. Eat this, you bastard. And black screen. Lame. Oi? I always forget how this conversation starts. Just oi, hello? Wakey wakey. Y'all right, lass? No. No, I'm not. I was just walking towards the star and got accosted by somebody in a mask. You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Oh, great, I was talking. Lovely. Wonder what I could have said. That'll be the ether, I reckon. Some are more prone to the sickness than others. Gross. No need to fret, though. You'll get used to it. You'll soon get used to it. Moist. Fuse, shut up! Shut up! Down the liquor. You gonna give me a drink or no? Feeling better, Kupo? Great. Aha, you can see us. I had a feeling you could. Kupo! We're Moogles and we live in this wood. Well, you don't say. Clearly you're here. Oh, their first outfits. Oh my god. Normal folk can't see or hear us, what makes you special, Kupo. I feel like the twins can see them and are choosing to— oh, abso-freaking-lutely. Absolutely. Alpha Node, from the way you can kind of see his eye, is like absolutely failing. Alize, I think, is just staring right at the floor. And seeing how you're special, maybe you can tell us something. Oh, that's never good. Wood's been restless of late, lots of strange things happening. Have you chanced to witness anything suspicious, Kupo? Well, how long do you have? That's quite the tale. No. And from that shot, you can see right up my dress. Go figure. But, of course, you haven't. You've only just arrived. Well, there's nothing for it then. We'll just have to keep looking. Nice to meet you, Kupo. Okay, well, which one are you? Okay, bye. All gone. Gridania, poor guy, right? Go take a drink and suddenly all your alcohol's gone? Gridania's still a fair way off, in case you were wondering, seeing as you're awake. How about you keep me company till we get there? Them youngins don't care much for conversation, see? Yeah, well, give them a chance to open up. Bremonts? I never learned how to pronounce his name. The name and peddling's me trade. As for your good self, judging by your unusual, rude, garments, I'd say you were one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? Yeah. I knew it, going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. Man, I wish. Instead, I am, well, I'm not stuck. I choose to stay at my retail job, but I'd love to be able to just travel and go wherever. As long as you can avoid dying. Well, if you see me during raid, that is ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business these days, especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Again, how much time do you have? Gain power, glory, amass a fortune, or say nothing? Let's say to gain power, why not? Chocobos! Power, as in, power to do good, like protecting the weak. Oh. Cats are playing at my door. Protecting the weak and fighting for what's right and all that. I thought that's what you meant. Well, adventurers do get up to a lot of fighting, that's for sure. You'll never be short of a chance to polish your warcraft for adventure and business. Yeah. When you arrive in town, best enroll at the Adventurers Guild. They'll set you on the right path, and it wouldn't hurt to join a guild neither. Gridania's home to a few, so... Thanks, Fuse! I'll see you later! Gridania's home to a few, so if you fancy learning how to fight with a bow, a polearm, or even spells, you should think about seeking one out. Alright, well, we'll go check out the Conjurer's Guild once we get there. Just remember, though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Oh. Uh-oh. Halt, go no further. That's not good. What's this, then? Whoa! What's going on? A skirmish is broken up ahead with the Ixal. For your own safety, you must remain here until... Too late. Bloody hells, we shall hold them here. Try to break clear. Should just left the door open because of the cats. I gotta do something with these lights. Get another light or something for over here. Change the light bulbs. That was too bleeding close. I saw the Exile to send us a welcoming party though, eh? Well, I don't know about that. Joking aside, this won't be the last time you meet those feathered fiends, so just you take care, alright? Sure. Sure. By the by, is this your first trip to Gridania? Ow! Yes. It is? Well then, let this journeyed... I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Set up some here. There we go. Let's see. A little bit of my baby metal hoodie. City of Gridania lies slap bang in the middle of the Black Shroud, the biggest luscious forest in all of Eorzea. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be, saying that, not since the Calamity laid half of it to waste. Destruction prompted... Oh my god, I cannot speak tonight. Destruction prompted a herd of new nasties to move in and gave the exile unneeded encouragement. Birdman raids became a daily occurrence. Oh, my nose is running. It got cold out yesterday after it started warming up. Or cold out last night. Ah, at long last, behold Gridania, the forest nation blessed by the elementals. And personally, my second favorite spot in the game. Was my first until later expansions, and then
the Black Shroud,
another one became
the
new one.
ancient forest, close to the heart of Eorzea. Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gridania.
So relaxing.
Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall the coming of the seventh umbral era.
Nobody probably could.
However, the goddess Nofika was never one
That's
to
how you
forsake
pronounce her name.
children, and today she welcomes another brave soul. One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
Woohoo, we're here. And here's where we part ways, lass. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's back to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this by way of thanks for keeping me company. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square. Sure. Won't take long.
May the matron take her to her bosom, that she may never want. And in her heart, sow serenity, purity, and sanctity.
I love the music. I've done this with a couple of alts ages ago, but it's been so long. So long. Yeah, I really got to get a spotlight or something. This lighting ain't doing it, but best I can do tonight. God, spring of 2017. With my human character, I didn't even mess with dragon girls or cat girls at that point. I just did a basic, human girl. You there, yes, you. Hello. Your face is not known to me. Newly come to the city, no doubt. Was it obvious? I am Lieutenant. Apologies for butchering your name, sir. A wood whaler of Gridania. It is my duty to protect our nation from her enemies while welcoming those who may yet prove her friends. Let us see which you are. I'm a friend, don't worry. Yeah, the first time I did this, I was so overwhelmed. I did not have that much gaming experience under my belt, and oh my god, was it a lot. I think I did the first few quests and then went back to Diablo 3 for like weeks. That was all I played, because that was all I had played. And now we're 9 years past that and played so many other games, replayed a lot of games. Anyway, on a tangent, I apologize. Welcome to Gridania, vibrant forest nature... nation cradled in the bosom of nature. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Sticking with controller, it's what I know best. Follow the instructions to move your character and adjust the position of the camera. So that's all your basic controls if you need them. They're pretty easy to find again if anybody ends up wanting to take another look at them. I just started streaming without even posting anywhere that I was. Oh well, we'll worry about that next time. There's not going to be too much going on today other than just welcoming stuff. When you're ready to proceed, speak to Lieutenant. I'm just going to call him Bert. And that mail is all the welcome stuff that every new characters get. Plus, this is on my main account, so I have a bunch of mounts and stuff that are account-wide, which will be fun, which hopefully one of them is the motorcycle, the Fenrir from Final Fantasy Advent Children. Okay, let me get rid of this, because I don't need it. All we got is stone so far, but we can sprint, auto-attack, teleport and return or not. Good to go yet? Okay, we do have our map. My cursor's got to get out of there. Although, can I get to UI settings already? Because I need to fix that. No. Cross hotbar. Nope. Okay. Well, maybe not. Why are you moving? Okay, I'll fight with it later. That's probably something I should do on my own time. No. I don't need that open. My camera's in a really weird spot. I wonder if I should move it over to the other side. Like I said, I am out of practice. No, don't pause. Camera options. Move camera display. And that's going to cover my inventory. That might work. That might actually be the best spot for now. Alright. Son of a bitch. Camera options. We're just gonna Whatever. That's where it's gonna go. Alright. Accepting quests, that's just talking about all of that. So, coming to Gridania, level 1. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Gridania, you must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. So we're gonna accept this, play through a cutscene. Always a lot of these. Another green adventurer, I presume. I mean, green is my favorite color, so, yeah. I thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander Gridania unchecked and untested. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known at the Carleen Canopy. That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, in case you were wondering. Carleen Canopy is the building you see behind me. Speak to Mother Mione within, and she will take you in hand. Yet another name I have never learned how to pronounce, and I apologize. The music for quest. You have begun a quest! Yay! Use the duty list to help you complete your quest, which is what's going to be over here. I can feel a sneeze coming. It's been all day. Alright, got that. I don't need to read that. I really would like to move that. Oh well. So, can't do anything just yet. We can't even attune just yet. So, go straight ahead. Can we even talk to this guy? Give a man a bloody fright sneaking up on me like that. Newly come to Gridania, are ye? Then I suggest ye continue on your merry way to the Carleen Canopy just behind me. Mother Mino... Oh my god. We'll want a word with you. We're just... No. Okay. And it's funny. Until you get to the point where you can attune, there's literally no other players here. Obviously, you can't go any further at this point, as he's just going to yell at you and make you back up. But it's so nice and peaceful and quiet. There's nobody else around. Alright, so... Smith is something we don't need right now. That's if you want a room. Whoops, collecting rewards. Alright, here she is. Cutscene! Why does everybody walk so slow? Well, well, what have we here? A wide-eyed and wondering young adventurer, come to put your name down at the guild, I assume. Yes, I have. Welcome. Mione is my name, or Mother Mione as most call me, and the Carleen Canopy is my place. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, I have the honor of providing guidance to the fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. I always loved her. No matter your ambitions, the guild is here to help you attain them. Oh, ouch. I keep, slowly sliding further down in my chair. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gridania. A fine deal, wouldn't you agree? Why is everybody wearing a mask? This isn't 2020. To an outsider's eyes, all may seem well with our nation, but naught could be further from the truth. The people live in a constant state of apprehension. Well, it doesn't look like it. The Ixal and various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble, troubled compound by the ever-present threat of the Garlean Empire to the north, and that is to say nothing of the calamity. Sorry, I was waving at my husband. He decided to pop his head in here. He's on voice with another friend of ours. I don't think his voice is picking up, though. Even now, the wounds have barely begun to heal. Ah, but I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me. 5 years past, Eorzea was well nigh laid to waste when a dread worm emerged from within the lesser moon Dalamoon, and rained fire upon the realm. It is this which people call the calamity. God, it's been so long since I've read this, I'm getting goosebumps. Scarcely a square mile of the Twelves Wood was spared the devastation, yet despite the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it all happened. I am well aware of how improbable that must sound to an outsider. It is improbable, but it's also true. For reasons we can ill explain, the facts surrounding the calamity are shrouded in mystery. There are as many versions of events as there are people willing to recount them. Yet, amidst the hazy's recollection and conflicting accounts, all agree on one thing, that Eorzea was saved from certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whatever else we've misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked life and limb for the sake of the realm, and yet, whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. And whenever we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amidst a blinding glare. Whoever did the writing for this was like top freaking notch. Thus have these adventurers come to be known as the Warriors of Light. I keep looking towards my camera screen on my actual TV screen instead of at the camera. I will get better at that, I promise. Oh jeez, I actually had to clear my throat. Sorry about that. Pray do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We do not ask that you become another warrior of light, only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust that you will play your part as best I can. All that's left, then, is to conclude the business of registration. Here's a quill. Scrawl your name right there. Yes, ma'am. Oh, and I would appreciate it if you used your real name. There is a special place in the 7th hell for those who use amusing aliases. Yes, ma'am. Chris Mox, And you're quite sure that isn't an amusing alias? Listen, lady. Very well. From this moment forward, you are a registered adventurer of Gridania, a nation blessed by the elementals and the bounty of the Twelveswood. The guild expects great things from you. Look at what just arrived. Another goddamn adventure. Well, screw you people. Don't start with that. Adventurers are the very salve that Gridania needs. The Elder Seer herself bade us welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disregard her will? Yeah, take off those masks and let's fight. Bring it on! Of course not, lest you forget it. Lest you forget, it is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. Am I to blame if outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves? I don't trust you. Hi, babe. You, adventurer, mind that you do not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into the 7th hell. Bring it on. Jack-offs. Ahem, pay that outburst no mind. He only meant to counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the Twelveswood of late, you see, and the Wood Whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. As is often the way with folk who live in isolation, Gridanians are wont to mistrust things they do not well know. Your good self included. Fear not, however, given a catalogue of high flag exemplary deeds and no more than a handful of years, the locals will surely warm to you. My main character probably still isn't warmed up to anybody. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider our nation as your own in time. Yay! Now then, you may depend on old Mother Mione to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know. Oh, my frickin' nose! It was getting so nice and warm out, and then it got cold. Alright, concludes the introductory game tutorial. Sweet! Taking the first step as an adventurer in the city of Gridania. Listen well to the wisdom of Mother Mione, then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Like, let's see. Realm Reborn, Heaven's Ward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, Endwalker, Dawn Trail. And those came out every 2 years, so about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, like 12 years of content? We're gonna be here a while. Da, 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 da. Alright, there's Cure. Main scenario quests. Scenario guide. Alright. Now, what are the chances? Okay, no other side quests. That's good. Close to home, Mione, proprietress of the Carlian Canopy, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. I suppose. Let us begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you are a formal member of the Adventurers Guild, we must be sure you have a firm grasp on the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Sure. Your first task is to... Oh, yay, the Aetheryte. Okay. Your first task is to visit the Aetheryte. These massive crystal stands in the middle of the Aetheryte Plaza, not far from the Carlian Canopy. As a device that enables instantaneous transportation, the Aetheryte plays a key role in the life of the ever-wandering adventurer. If only I could get around like that in real life, I would give up my car in a split second. Once you have located the crystal, all you need to do is touch its surface. A member of the Wood Whalers will be present to offer further instruction. I don't want to talk to them. They're assholes. For your second task, you are to visit the Conjurers Guild. There is no better place to learn the art of conjuring. Speak with Madel, and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. For your third and final task, I would have you visit the markets at the heart of Old Gridania's commercial district. There you shall find weapons, armor, and all the various items that an adventurer might need on her travels. I'm broke. There is, however, more to the markets than buying and selling goods. Speak with... what is with the names? And listen well to his counsel. Maybe I should have gone to Limsa or Ul'dah. At least they can kind of... Yeah, I can at least pronounce those names. Oh, well. Master Merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Oh! Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Not wrong. Here, I made a batch not long ago. Eel pie? Oh, that sounds disgusting. You have your tasks, Chris. May Nofika guide your path. Alright. If you're gonna walk in front of the camera, you're gonna say hi. You're gonna say hi. Cat tax! Alright, you can sit down now. There's gonna be a lot of that as I am streaming from my couch. And one more thing. Should you happen to come across any citizens in need, don't be afraid to offer a helping hand. I am certain they will be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide their woes. Side quests. Granted, the work they offer is unlikely to be of realm-shattering importance, but prove your worth and build a reputation, and in time, folk will be more inclined to trust you with matters of moment. Well, hopefully, because I don't have ears, like you said earlier. I also suggest that you lend an ear to the smith here in the Canopy. The smiths are trusted representatives of the Adventurers Guild and an invaluable source of advice for... Anyway, heroes seeking to attain greatness. I can't read everything and I cannot pronounce everything, so we're just going to go with what I can do. Hello. Quest accepted. Alright, main menu. That's going to talk us through all of that. Exit game. I don't need to worry about that. Sanctuaries. A crescent moon icon will appear on the right of your experience. Oh! I've honestly never paid attention to what that actually meant. I always thought it just popped up when it got dark out. Alright, navigation. Alright, there we go. Side quest, main quest, makings of a gunbreaker, that's level 60, can't do that yet. What's this? Oh, carpenter. Okay. Do I want to talk to him now? Greetings, I am one of the smiths, a stoker of fires and forger of futures. As a dedicated member of the Adventurers Guild, I have been entrusted with the task of providing assistance to new adventurers. I see you have but recently taken up the adventurer's mantle. The possibilities stretching out before you must be positively daunting. In the Adventurers Guild, we see new adventurers as fledgling heroes. You are our champions of tomorrow. Great. Our nascent stars of limitless potential. My fellow smiths and I are here to provide you with guidance, but the guild also enlists a cadre of veteran adventurers who will be happy to share with you their acclimated wisdom. You can recognize these helpful men and women by their title of mentor. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be getting that on this character. I had it on my main, and I don't think I do anymore. I have to look. Mentors stand ready to advise you on any aspects of adventuring. They have hundreds of quests under their belts and will likely have a solution for whatever dilemma might be causing you trouble. A mentor may even offer to accompany you on your adventures. Maybe. I highly recommend that you take advantage of a mentor's aid to enrich your experience in Eorzea. Pray, do not hesitate to ask me if you would like to know more. New adventurer status is applied to all players who have recently begun their adventures in Eorzea. Amongst Eorzea's rising population, there are seasoned players known as mentors who have taken it upon themselves to assist their new adventurers. Yeah, I don't have mentor on my main anymore because I've only got one job at level 100. When a new adventurer and a mentor form a party, they both receive a bonus to experience points earned. Upon invitation by a mentor, new adventurers also gain access to the novice network. I do not want to be back into that thing again. Absolutely not. An exclusive chat channel where they can consult with mentors and share their experiences with other beginning players. Target Tannis' one might be different than Fairies, but Fairies was a nightmare. Alright. Well, nothing left to do there for now, so let's go attune to this Aetheryte, and here's where all the players show up. No. No thanks. Alright, got a side quest there. I'm gonna attune to this first. Maybe I should have just gone to Fairy, because then I could have just joined my FC, but it's fine. Greetings, adventurer. I see you are faithfully following Mother Minuet's instructions. Well, of course. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I am Nasia of the Wood Whalers, and I know a thing or two about the Aetheryte. Yes, that big crystal right there. Yeah? Aetherytes are devices that tap into etherical energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swift. Oh my god, I am getting so tired of talking. Swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the Aetherytes and their connections to the flow of ether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune herself to each one. Yes, that was the plan. Truly, few things in this world are so useful to an intrepid explorer. But you need not locate them all at once. Before rushing out into the wilds, I suggest you start with the Aetherytes found here in Gridania. Not a bad idea. Should you wish to learn more about the Aetheryte or transportation magic, I am here to answer your questions. Good to go. Yay! You attune with the Aether Right. You are now able to use the return spell, so that will return me straight to Gridania no matter where I'm at. And it's free. So that just talks about return. Let's see, how many side quests do we have right now? 1, 2, 3. We'll just go ahead and grab those. Why not? Bernadette. Hey, a name I can actually pronounce. Alright, good adventuring is hard to find, and gosh darn it, I gotta move my camera again. You know, Trails, I had a hard time with this. I figured this might actually be a little bit easier, but nope, never mind. I don't plan to be typing anything anytime soon. We'll just put it over that. Alright. Bernadette is searching for adventurers eager to prove their mettle, and we will get 10 wind shards and 2 potions, which heal you for some HP, but since I can cure, meh. Newly come to Gridania, are you in search of fame and fortune, perhaps? If you have confidence in your abilities, I urge you speak with... Who? I am not attempting that one. Of the God's Quiver, you can find him standing vigil before the Archers Guild. The first job I ever leveled was Bard. I sucked at it. The creatures of the Twelves Wood have been behaving most unnaturally as of late, and it has fallen to the God's Quiver to pacify them. Alas, they are sorely undermanned. For this reason, they seek able adventurers to supplement their ranks. I am certain that your offer of aid will be well received. Okay. And then we've got Preserving the Past, and look for Friendship, which we'll grab. Keeping an eye on my time here so I don't stream too late, since, like I said, I work tomorrow. Ugh. Is looking for an adventurer to deliver a forgotten item. 5 wind shards and 10 grade 1 dark matter. An adventurer, precisely what we needed. Not a moment ago, we dispatched our newest recruit, Artor, to inspect Miketo's amphitheater. Regrettably, the young Cure has more spirit than sense, and he charged off without his tools. Yeah, happens to the best of us. Suffice it to say, he won't be getting any work done. Would you be so kind as to deliver them to him? I suppose, why not? Wonderful. Seek out, what's his name, in the acorn orchard behind the atrium? He should have Artor's tools. Alright, and then, okay, that works out, because that's where my next quest is. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, okay. Oh, and a loincloth and sandals. Alright. That is a thing. Alright. Needs the assistance of a kind adventurer. I know all about adventuring. You'll do anything for a reward, won't you? Within reason? Well, then I want you to make a Nilly laugh. She's no good with strangers, so first you should introduce yourself politely with a bow. Alright, emotes. I don't have my keyboard plugged in. So, we're just gonna go over here to emotes and bow. Hi. Hello. Alright, she said hi, now what? That seemed to work, but she still looks sad. Try sharing the joy in your heart with her. That'll prove how nice you are. I work retail. I have none. Like, black heart. There is nothing here. Comes from dealing with stupid people. You're odd. Yeah, anybody who knows me will agree. I think she's starting to like you. Good, now that you've broken the ice, I bet that if you surprise her and just start dancing, she'll laugh her head off. I suppose? If I did that in real life, I'd break something. Oh, I got a giggle! You're a really good dancer, miss. No, I'm not. That looked like fun. Maybe I should try it sometime. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, it's getting dark. Sun's going down. Thank you. You're pretty good at this. She lost her father 5 years ago during all the fighting. She hasn't laughed much since. I get it. I get it. So I wanted to, I mean, we're all worried, but a lot of the younglings have been following me around lately, and you wouldn't understand. Anyway, thanks for the help. So I got some experience, some gil. Jump, jump. Let's talk to this guy here. Adele sent you, give me a moment. Here they are, still fresh and unused as the day he got them. Doubt he's even realized he left the bloody things behind. First day and he forgets his tools. Daft Sod needs a kick up the... Alright, do I have anything to... Okay. Oh, wait, there's another quest over here. Oh, over by the Archer's Guild. Okay, drop a flag. What are you doing? There we go. Otherwise, I will get so lost. So weird to be doing this again as a fresh, well, I guess fresh character, not really a fresh player. Because obviously I've been playing for years now. It's just me, you know. Nobody bothering me, which is nice. I see that FC request just went away. Which is fine with me, like I said. Alright, I think I'm going the right direction. Yeah, I am. And we can turn in a quest here, which will get us some more XP, but also we are going to attune to this. I always love watching my character attune. Alright. Now access the Aetheryte. Quick travel throughout the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand upon Aetheryte shards. Alright. And let's see. This quest is probably inside. Yep, here she is. Oh, I am not about to try and pronounce that. The Archers Guild wishes you to deliver a sealed message to the markets. Hail, adventurer, might you have a moment? I suppose. Oh, thanks for shoving your hand right through my chest. I am in need of a trustworthy soul to deliver a missive to Parnell. You can find her in the shaded bower in the midst of the markets. Why would I simply not go and speak with her myself? Well, as I'm sure you have observed, Gridanians have a tendency to be rather... I mean, in person, they can be, well, a little on the prickly side. The matter is not urgent. Simply hand over the missive the next time you find yourself in the markets. Please, as a favor from one adventurer to another. I suppose? Aw, Trilly's a cute name. Alright. Bernadette sent you to me? Humph. Well, inexperienced or not, if you wish to prove your worth to the people of Gridania, you are right to come. You do wish to prove yourself, do you not? I wouldn't be here otherwise. Using items. Alright, don't need to worry about that because I can just do this. Whole 58 HP. Yay! Alright, what do we got? Population control. That's going to get us an eye patch and a hat for... Well, the eye patch is for Disciple of War, so that won't do me any good. But the hat... Oh, that's level 5. Can't wear it yet. And then the Allegan tin piece, which you can sell these pieces for gil, which will come in handy later. Originally, the forest fungers that inhabit the central shroud are not more than a nuisance. However, We have received reports that vast clouds of the creature's spores have rendered parts of the Twelves Wood impassable and ruined crops besides. We periodically cull the fungar population in order to prevent such occurrences, but the creatures have taken to spawning out of season, making it even more difficult to keep their numbers in check. Well, if you would hire more people. Though this is indeed a troubling development, the God's Quiver has more pressing concerns and can ill afford to waste time fighting fungars. If you wish to prove yourself, go to the Central Shroud and exterminate 6 of the pests. Use caution and approach them one at a time, lest your adventuring career be cut disappointingly short. Good to know. Okay, we're gonna run around and attune to Aetherites. I gotta go to Old Gridania anyway, so that makes this easy. Run right through here to the market. I love this. Just the simplicity of the start of the game, getting through the tutorial, learning how everything works before, everything really kicks off into high gear. Aw, you're cute. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Must have logged off. Old Gridania, welcome to the markets. Summoning bells, market boards. So, we want to talk to him for our main story quests. We're going to take care of some of these side quests, though. Just get them out of here. Greetings, madame. Might you be looking to secure the services of a retainer? Not at the moment. What's this? A missive from... what's-her-face, you say? Whatever could this be about? Let me see now. She wants to know about the available stock of potions at the markets. Hardly a matter that warrants a letter, much less the hiring of a courier. Why could she not ask this question in person? I sense that adventurers from beyond our borders find Gridanians somewhat difficult to deal with. Are we truly so devoid of warmth if we mistrust outsiders? It is only because so many of them have brought chaos to the Twelves Wood, and such sins as theirs are not soon forgotten. Yet, I suppose we might endeavor to be a little less cold. Alright, let's get this off the screen. I didn't even notice that. Yay! Alright, so that one's done. Oh, I see a bunch more side quests. And we'll go ahead and talk to him before we do anything else. By what right does a fledgling adventurer presume to address Master of the Markets? You're a dick, dude. Think you can stroll in here, bold as you please, and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! A merchant does not for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, you have some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might consider your request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Mione's handiwork, and more specifically her baking. Don't look so surprised, lass. I smelled that eel pie of yours malms away. Hand it over. Here, shove it where the sun don't shine. That flaky crust just divine. Very well, I'm a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. Okay. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the Rosewood and Ebony stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand, excuse me. If you mean to do battle, you best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are the province of the Rosewood stalls, and... Shut up, babe! Directly south of here, you will be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gridania are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective straps and the like. If it is potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to the Ebony stalls. The shelves there are lavishly stocked by widely traveled Uldan merchants, and I may truly say that I have seen things amongst their wares that I scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stall that meets your needs, then you may concern yourself with price and profit. There is little more I can teach you with mere words. Go, peruse the stalls, and see for yourself what wares they offer. There is no substitute for first-hand experience after all, and I am wary of talking, unless you have another eel pie. Again, shove that one up your ass. Alright, he's got a side quest. What do you want? Master of the Markets is willing to permit an adventurer to assist him in fulfilling an order from the Lancers Guild. Oh, here we go. Humph, I take it my previous explanation did not suffice to sate your curiosity. Very well, if you wish to know more of the markets, I shall give you a practical education free of charge. Oh, what I wouldn't give to kick this guy across the 12's wood. As Master of the Markets, I entertain many requests, this order from the whalers, for example, but I delegate their fulfillment to my hirelings that I might tend to such tasks I alone am capable of performing. 8:32. Probably going to go for about another hour, and then I'm going to call it quits for tonight, so probably won't get too much done, but we got started. That's what matters. For your personal betterment, I shall delegate the fulfillment of this particular request to you. I bid you search the stalls for a bone spearhead, a pot of beeswax oil, and a length of brambleweed rope, and deliver them to his name, of the Lancers Guild. Again, maybe I should have chosen something else. There is much and more to be found in these stalls if you have the dedication to seek it and the coin to procure it. However, as my representative, you need only offer my name as payment. None will deny me. In fact, many will be all too eager to part with their wares, so numerous are the debts I am owed. Is he just talking out of his ass? A fine proposition, is it not? I am spared a simple task and you gain priceless mercantile experience. Why, I should rightly charge you for such an opportunity, but worry not, I am a man of my word and the terms will stand. Deliver the goods to her name, and she may even see fit to reward you. I have never liked him. Anyway. Alright. We should probably attune to all of these, but we will work our way around. Who do I need to talk to here? Oh, there you are. You got discerning eyes, miss. The craftsmanship's truly something, ain't it? Perfect for securing any manner of... Gods, if I never hear that bloody name again, it'll be too soon. And here I was thinking I might make a guild today. Here, take the damn brambleweed rope and bugger off. Well, screw you too. Let's see. Okay, there's one. There's the other. Welcome, welcome. At the behest of good master, you say, to what do we owe the pleasure of your company today, milady? May I take this opportunity to say it is an honor and a privilege to serve you, but you must have your beeswax oil without delay. Yes, yes, feel free to take as much as you require. And you will, of course, inform Master that I was only too happy to accommodate his needs, yes? Okay, suck up much? Sorry, lass, we ain't open yet. Well, and what was it you said you wanted? A bone spearhead? Here she is. Take it and tell that bastard we're square. Okay. So, you're an ass. And we will just work our way around. We're not going to travel outside of Gridania, or main Gridania, just yet. I love the music through here. Alright, first things first. Attune to your Aetheryte Shard. It's always the first thing you want to do, otherwise, at least personally, I forget. Alright, now I have access to the Lancers Guild. Sweet. Okay, turn this in first. Alright. What business have you with me, adventurer? You've come upon the bidding of Master... yeah. Here, have it all. So soon, I am impressed. I placed my order only a short time ago, yet here all the items I requested. Truly is every bit as resourceful as they say. Your first brush at being a gopher. You are fortunate to work under such a man. You will do well to mold yourself in his image if you have any aspirations as a merchant. I don't. Alright. Alright, quarrels with squirrels. Wants a fledgling adventurer to deal with a squirrel problem. Oh boy. Ah, fresh-faced adventurer, the very manner of person I had wished to meet. The Lancers Guild is looking for someone to track down and exterminate half a dozen squirrels. The infernal pests have been squeezing in under our floorboards every eve for the past several moons and gnawing away at the support pillars. Sucks to suck. They have yet to inflict any serious structural damage, thank the builder, but I hesitate to bring such a trifling matter before the wood whalers or the gods quiver, hence my delight at your timely arrival. Why, an adventurer who could not dispatch any woodland nuances is not worthy of the name, not here in Gridania at any rate. And you know what becomes of incapable adventurers. Ah, perhaps it is best you do not. The squirrels of which I spoke can be found in the central shroud. Return to me once you have disposed of them, assuming the task is not beyond you. For your sake, I sincerely hope it is not. It's not. Alright, again, another one we're not going to do just yet. Because we've got other side quests to do, and more aetherites to attune to. Achievement exchange, that's not something we'll end up worrying about. Yep. Otherwise, I will run right into the river. Likely get stuck. A Scoggins? Interesting name. Level 29 Gladiator. Alright, when we're way past the waterfall. I feel like KK is getting more and more into frame as I as I stream. My Diablo 4 poster right here. It's a bunch of stuff up above me on the shelves. I was gonna show them off, but came down here and one of the shelves was on the floor behind my couch, and we got it back up, but it's a little crooked, and I'm a little afraid to put anything on it, so I think the screws just need to come out of the wall a little bit. Oh geez, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 side quests. Alright, oh, I guess I could have cut down this way, because we gotta run all the way back to the Leather Workers Guild, but that's fine. We'll work our way there, and sprint our way there, excuse me, and then we will work our way back. As the delivery Moogle is here, and I'm gonna get all my stuff, because I want my motorcycle for when I start running around outside main city of Gridania. I always forget, now you can jog after you do sprint. It's kind of nice. Alright. Okay. How many more do I have? Maketos, Conjurer's Guild, which I know I need to go to. Botanist Guild. What is... I don't know what that is. Oops. Okay, nope, we don't need to go into New Gridania, because I think the only aetherite there was the main one. So, let's turn this in. Buddy, you may want your tools. What? I am terribly busy right now, and would thank you not to bother me. I'm a carpenter of the prestigious oak atrium, and I have repairs to... Take your tools! Where did I put my... Oh, gods. Take it you're from the guild, too, then? What's this? Ideal sent you with my tools? Yes, I was actually about to go and, This is so embarrassing. My apologies. It is just I've been so focused on the task at hand. You know, it's a miracle that this amphitheater even survived the calamity. It was the Carpenters Guild that saved it, moving it piece by piece and rebuilding it. When I saw what they had done for Gridania, I knew what I wanted to be, but gods, what they told me my first task, when they told me my first task was to come here? Anyway, thank you for bringing me my tools. You are new to the oak... God, I cannot pronounce some of these words tonight. Jeez. Well, let's both work hard for the good of the guild. Oh, and may the elementals watch over you and keep you safe. Yeah, don't forget your tools again, huh? Another name I'm not going to be able to pronounce. Has need of adventure to deliver a message. Early adventuring is just being a gopher. You there, adventurer, could you deliver a message for me? No. My superior, Millicent, is stationed outside Atelier. She is doubtless busy, but I'm past due to be relieved. Long past due, truth be told. However, I simply cannot abandon my post. Speak to her for me, would you? But choose your words wisely. She has a bit of a temper. Okay. So do most people. Alright, I'm just gonna see if I can find... Greetings, tall one. I'm Delivery Moogle, Kupo. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Moogles are supposed to hide in trees and avoid contact with outsiders. Why ever would they agree to carry about letters? Why, indeed. If I had my way, I'd be curled up under the canopy of a nice oak dreaming up some beautiful Moogle-ette with a rainbow-colored pom-pom, Kupo. Oh. But no, the moon had to go and drop from the sky, causing all that terrible commotion. Aetherites were shattered, link pearls rendered useless. For moons, the poor wingless people of Eorzea had no way of communicating with each other beyond screaming at the top of their lungs, which no one really approved of. That is, until the little horned ones asked us to assist them by delivering messages. At first, we were wary of showing ourselves, worried that one of you might catch and skin us, like you do every other forest furry. But once we saw how much we were appreciated, we knew we'd found our new calling, and I personally promised to try and not read anything along the way. Look what we have here. 20 new letters arrived. Mailbox is complete and utter mess. There wasn't any room left, so I had to send back a letter. Okay, we're just gonna have to grab everything out of it. Oh, good. My earring. Armory chest, minions, untradeable items, unique items, Moogle delivery service. Okay, thank you. Alright, another earring, another minion. I don't know which earring I want to wear, if it even matters. Alright, gunbreaker weapon, a horn, line up France, another minion. That's for Shadowbringer's collector's edition. Another earring. I really like the Aetherite one. Another minion. My little gremlin. Feed after midnight at your own risk. Yeah, don't do it. Squall's outfit. Brooding angst optional. Good to know. Another earring, another minion. That's for Stormblood, because I pre-ordered. Alright. That is Be Your Own Canary. I forget what I got that one for, or if it was just new players here, you get this. Morning, a rose by any other name would not smell as sweet. It's just another outfit. Whoops, I meant to delete. Load faster. Sleipnir, Odin's Loyal Steed. Oh, I got that as a birthday gift from a friend years ago, actually. I forgot that was count wide. Clothes is a 4-piece set of Advent attire. May it never mind. Cloud's outfit from Advent Children. My wind-up Moogle. Using that immediately. We are working through these letters, thank goodness. Fat Chocobo Whistle. Ugh, I remember when I had COVID and it felt like I had literally gotten run over by a herd of fat chocobos. Minion Barding. I don't even have a chocobo yet. And then my sisters argued with me that fat chocobos were just fat chickens. Minion. I have no idea what that is. I never really use those things. Alright. I still have these sitting in my main and my chocobo saddlebag, and I've never even used them. Guess I should probably do that. Oh, my Fantasia! Okay, we're not going to use that anytime soon, but glad I have it. That is another mount. bombarding. It's just so that little notification's not on my screen anymore. And then baby behemoth, that's a little pink. Helm of light, okay. I said he had to send a letter back, so I guess we'll wait and see if another one comes in. Alright. Estain, the caretaker of Makedo's amphitheater, needs an adventurer to help her tidy up. Greetings, traveler. Come to see Makedo's famed amphitheater. Have you? I am Estain, caretaker of this fine centerpiece of Gridanian culture, and I fear I must needs trouble you for your assistance. Fine. You see, it is not only well-meaning women like yourself who are drawn to this place. The sylphs often visit in the dead of night, long after our citizens have gone to bed. We have no particular objection to their presence, and they seem grateful for the accommodation. So much so, in fact, that last night they left us a token of their appreciation in the form of vegetables. A lot of vegetables. How much are we talking here? Like, seriously, how much are we talking? Ugh, sit up, jeez, I keep, like, slowly sliding. Their generosity is more than welcome, of course, but the sheer quantity of the things makes gathering them all something of a chore, and it's not as if I don't have enough to do already. In short, I'd be most grateful for any help you could give me. Sure, I'll pick up vegetables, why not? Interacting. Oh, hers is easy. Let's go through and pick all these up. Oh, there's the sixth one. I was like, I only see 5. Jump. Jump. Universal language of Final Fantasy XIV. Saying hi, jump. Want somebody to stand somewhere? Jump. Somebody's in trouble? Jump. Alright, one more. So you can see my voice is starting to get tired from all this talking. Normally I come home and just kind of, couch rot and just don't even really talk to anybody. But about 40-ish more minutes, so I can make it. Well done, friend. Makedo herself would sing your praise. She knew well the power of art, how it could strengthen the soul of a nation and preserve its history for future generations. This amphitheater was her greatest gift to Gridania, and it was her wish that all folk use it freely, not only for performances and festivals, but as a place to share memories and make new ones. I wonder if the sylphs came here to do just that. That said, I do wish they would find other ways to express their gratitude. We have no need of vegetables here, but mayhap the Carling Canopy could make use of them. Anyways, thanks be to the elementals for bringing you here today. So we got some experience, some more gills, some more wind shards, and that leveled me up to level 3. Nice. The early levels don't really take too long. I am Maleficent here. Maleficent? That is totally not who I... Alright. Tune to this one because, like I said, I will forget, and I nearly did. So only got... looks like 2 more to get. Head back. I don't think that's where I meant to go at all. This is. I could get lost in a brown paper bag. Alright, and that is, you want to be a leather worker? No, not particularly. What's all this about? It says he needs his break. The nerve of that sniveling little shite crying for relief at a time like this. Has he already forgotten how short-handed we are since that business with the Ixal the other day? And sending a bloody unknown venture to do his bleating no less. That self-serving sod thinks of only his woes, rubbing his sore soles while welcoming all manner of gill-grabbing ventures into our holy wood. Useless bloody fool. Who pissed in her Cheerios? Makes me blood boil, it does. Ah, but it's not you. I should be given a piece of my mind, too. You seem decent enough sort, considering. Still understand it's our duty to keep an eye on every stranger that passes through these parts. Any road, I appreciate you lending an ear to my subordinate. Damn fool that he is. Go on, then, and stay out of trouble. Thanks. Don't yell at me again. Okay. She's scary. Okay. So, Makedos I have attuned to. Conjurer's Guild, we'll work our way there. And Botanist Guild, we'll work our way there. Oh, that's how out of practice I am. This headset's starting to hurt my ears. Of course, I probably should have taken my earrings out of my ears first, but they're only in my second holes, so it's not a big deal. Not like when I first tried to start streaming and was wearing earrings that, you know, hung down past the headset. It's like, that's probably not a good idea. Alright, let's see what we got. Talking to Melite? Yeah. Conjurer seeks an assistance for her frantically busy student. You there, you an adventurer? Yes, good. I have a task for you. Take yourself over to the Conjurer's Guild and speak with my student, Brea? She has her hands full preparing for the auguries and would likely welcome your assistance. In her excitement at becoming a conjurer, I fear my young disciple is pushing herself beyond the limit of her endurance. Enthusiasm is all well and good, but it would not do to have initiate collapse from exhaustion. Ain't that the truth? Alright, so we want to go this way. Grab the rest of these quests, and we will attune to the last couple Aetherites. A botanist named Samine is hoping that an adventurer will pick up scattered rose hips for her. Pick up your... Stop right there, not another step. I apologize if I have startled you, but please be careful. The ground here is covered in rose hips. You see, my seed pouch has grown so threadbare that it finally split open. Unbeknownst to myself, I've been scattering Azima rose hips all over this road. Oh, good madam, if you would help me gather them, I'd be ever so grateful. Thank you, your kindness is truly a blessing from the elementals. The road hips should be laying on the road between here and the Great Loom Brewery. Remember to tread lightly, lest you crush them underfoot. Maybe I should just step on all of them. Get yourself a new seed bag. Alright, why are all these first quests just grab 6 of this, kill 6 of this? Like, why is everything number 6? I'm not lucky number 13 or something. Anyway. Alright. Aetherites all the way over there. And we got side quests to get to. I love how they, started with the jog right after you sprint. That's really nice. I think it drops after you enter combat, though, so that's the only thing to be paying attention to. Okay, we got that one. Conjurer Guild is the last one. Grab this side quest and drop hers off on the way over there. Alright. Botanist named Aethelred needs an adventurer to make a delivery on his behalf. God's damn it, another adventurer. You are like flies on muck. Whatever Gridanian did to deserve such a plague, I don't know. Well, fuck you too, man. I suppose times are changing and they keep telling me I should, and perhaps you might be. Oh, God's help me, just take this Azima Rose to Waldo of Stillglade Fane, will you? Well, what are you standing there for? Go and deliver the bloody rose. What is with everybody gonna be in a bad, shitty-ass mood? Like, I work retail. I get it, but god damn. Alright. I'll deliver these. And we can just drop these off on our way. A nice and easy straight line. Ish line. Good madam, pray tell me you have recovered all the rose hips and abandoned not one to a traveler's boot. Here you go, all 6. Blessings be upon you. I feared this path would be lined with roses next year. I don't see the problem with that. They're pretty. Not that such a wondrous sight would be wholly objectable, but Azima roses are ill-suited to this location. As a botanist, it is my responsibility to see Gridania's plants grow and thrive in the most ideal conditions. A place for every seed, and every seed in its place, you might say. 'Twas most gracious of you to aid me in my time of need. I pray the elementals extend you the same kindness. Okay. And we've been doing this for so long in Eorzea time that the sun is already starting to come up. I don't have Gridania's time clock on, but I will worry about that later. Alright. Cheerless healer. What's... Oh! Picto. Yep, definitely can't unlock that yet. I was wondering where that started. Alright, where... there it is. I think this is the last one. Stupid cat just kicked one of my axolotls off the couch. Yep, that's the last one. Tune yourself to all the Aetheryte shards in Gridania. The Blue Badger Gate, the Yellow Serpent Gate, and the Airship Landing are now accessible as Aetheryte destinations. Alright, that's Central Shroud, North Shroud. Alright, cool. Alright, just gonna stand on the table. Welcome, adventurer, to the Conjurer's Guild. Here we commune with the elementals and heed their guidance, yet I must confess the elementals did not whisper of your coming. Here I have something for you. We did indeed request an Azium Rose for Ethelred, but that you should bring it to us in his stead means that something wonderful has happened. Ethelred has long held a grudge against the many adventurers who have passed through Gridania's gates. His beloved flowers are renowned for their beauty, you see, and were once so highly coveted by Ul'dah collectors that they were picked nigh to extinction by fortune-seeking foreigners. Ugh. Yet, if it is peace we desire, we must all learn to look beyond mistrust born of the past and overcome our prejudices. So has the elder Seedseer taught us, and so do we live. I doubt it was easy for Ethelred to entrust this Azima Rose to you. When he hears we have received it, he will come to know that not all outsiders are deserving of scorn. Truly, it was by the will of the elementals that you came to us this day. Please accept this as a token of our gratitude. Alright, achievements. I got 1, Storyteller 1. What even is that one? We'll just hit last 5 once it attains. Complete 10 unique quests. Alright. Cool, that's done. So... we need to keep going through here. Stillglade Fane. That's so pretty down here. Okay, I have a side quest. You. Yes, I am Brya, but I am also awfully Oh, you say Lady Melanane herself asked you to assist me. In that case, I suppose you might lend a hand, especially as mine appear to be shaking, though only very slightly. Not that it's anything to worry about, mere nervous energy. Ahem, I would be exceedingly grateful if you would take this Azima Rose oil and refill the sensors. There are 2 that require attention. Please have a care not to disturb the conjurers amidst their meditations. You must be as quiet and unobtrusive as possible. Okay, and you also have a side quest, which we can have. That's Disciple of War, that's all classes, or a bronze piece, which that will give us some more gil with being sold. Might you perchance be comfortable around Valekin? If so, I have urgent need of your assistance. Let me guess, I gotta go slay 6 of these things. You see, I was preparing for the forthcoming auguries when I found to my great embarrassment that we lacked the requisite quantity of scarlet oil. I gotta stop talking so fast. If it is not too much to ask, I would be most grateful if you could resupply us in time for the ceremony. Scarlet oil can be harvested from ladybugs, such as those found by the Bangkok. 6 of these veilkins should yield the necessary amount. Pray return to me as soon as you have it. Fight thine own battles. Anywho. Alright, let's feel these things. Excuse me. Not him. I will need to talk to him, but not yet. Alright, that's one. There's the other. Sweet. Alright, that's one done. My thanks. I must admit to being rather impressed by how faithfully you followed my instructions. I have always considered adventurers to be an uncouth and rowdy lot, but I see you are capable of courtesy as well. Lady Melaine has a fine eye for character. You should feel honored that she chose you for the task. Alright, an ether restores 600 MP, or potion, which I already have a bunch, and we'll take the ethers. Alright. You seek the secrets of conjury adventure, then search no longer, for you have found your way to the Conjurer's Guild. It is at Minowe's request you have come, then allow me to provide you with an overview of what it is to be a conjurer. Oh, hello, Carby. There's a carbuncle. Conjuring is the art of healing and purification, as practitioners harness the power of nature that they might bring about change in the form of spells. Primitive magic, such as that once wrought by individuals known as mages, meaning that those with the ability to manipulate ether, has existed since the dawn of time. It was not until some 5 centuries ago that conjuring emerged from the shapeless agglomeration of spells and charms, an event which led to the founding of Gridania. In those dark days, the elementals would not suffer man's presence in the Twelveswood, forcing our forebears to make their homes beneath the earth in the great subterranean city of Gilmora. But their desire to settle in the Twelveswood continued to burn fiercely. Time and time again, they sought to curry the elementals' favor. Unlike men and other creatures bound in temples of flesh, the elementals are beings of pure ether. Recognizing this, the mages of Eld reasoned that their talent for etheric manipulation might allow them to commune with these theretofore enigmatic entities. It took 5 long decades, but our forebears finally succeeded. Their reward? The elementals' permission to dwell in Twelveswood, and so it was that the nation of Gridania was born. Since that time, the elementals have taught us to live at one with nature, speaking to all Gridanians through the hearers, those mages who are able to commune with them. And for their intimacy with the elementals, the hearers would go on to attain great mastery over the forces of nature. Thus did they conceive the art of conjuring. I hope this helps you gain a greater understanding of the Conjurer's Guild. That was long-winded. Should you wish to delve further into the mysteries of conjuring, then I urge you to consider joining our ranks. I can begin your initiation whenever you desire. Call upon me when you are ready to take the first step. Alright, and that's when it's going to pop up with you can join the guild, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Is your mind made up? Are you ready to join the Conjurer's Guild? Why, yes it is, and that's when I'll be able to talk to the guy who was down on the stage, who was, oddly enough, staring at me. That as well, I should introduce you to our guild master, Brother Isumiyan. Brother Isumiyan presides over the Conjurer's Guild, even as he serves the nation as a healer. You will find him in the meditation area within. Go to him and make known your desire to join the guild. Jump, jump, jump. Cutscene. Greeting, adventurers. I am told you wish to become a conjurer of Stillglade fame. I am Brother Isumiyan, master of this guild. Before you are formally accepted into our ranks, I would impart to you the principles of conjuring. Pray attend me well. Conjuring is an arcane art that takes life and living for its domain. Its primary purpose is the salving of hurts and the granting of protection. Adventurers such as yourself oft stand upon the front lines of battle. Owing to this, you are likely to find yourself in many situations wherein a capacity for healing would be advantageous. Mind you, there is more to conjuring than that. By harnessing the power of earth, wind, and water, conjurers are also capable of weaving spells that wreak havoc. Can I not use fire too, please? In terms of sheer destructive power, conjuring may pale in comparison to Thaumaturgy. I cannot pronounce that either, but that's black mage. Black magic, basically. But its capacity to defend against aggression more than compensates for this relative shortcoming. In mastering healing and purification, not only will you be able to mend wounds and purge afflictions, you'll also be able to breathe life back into the fallen. More than simply healers, yet not true dealers of destruction, conjurers realize their full potential when they employ their powers in support of others. This, my dear adventurer, is what it means to be one of us. Mayhap that was too much to grasp upon a single hearing, but worry not, for the meaning of my words will become clear to you in due time. You will come to understand that conjuring is not the sole province of the conjurer. Should you wish to walk our path, I must needs ask that you solemnly vow to embrace nature, to heed the will of the elementals and the 12's wood alike. Can you make this vow? Do you vow to embrace nature? Uh-huh. I knew your answer ere your lips had parted, yet I am no less pleased to hear it. By the power vested in me, I hereby name you a member of the Conjurer's Guild. And so, to work. Listen well, for now I would assign you your first task as a conjurer of the Stillglade Fane. Let me guess, go kill something. Just beyond the city gates, you will encounter squirrels, ladybugs, and fungars. I would have you slay 3 of each. Oh, come on. Lest you wonder how I can so coyly order the taking of life, know that things are not as they once were as a consequence of the calamity, and I may add, though no fault of their own, these creatures have become a burden to the 12's wood, a burden it cannot well bear. As a conjurer, it is your duty to carry out the will of the forest, and by employing your powers in doing so, you will come to learn something of your art. Go now, Chris, and perform your first task in the name of the elementals. Yes, sir. Okay. So, I gotta go back to Carlane Canopy. I'm gonna do that and take care of the story quest first. Because then the rest of this is heading out to go deal with things. Okay, so that is into New Gridania. I don't have anything here to deliver. Nope, okay. I am lost. I am lost. Okay, here we go. Whee! Oh my goodness. I might not make it to 9:30. I might have to stop here at like 9:15. We'll see how I'm feeling. Okay. I'm not really in New Gridania very often anymore since I've got, you know, my FC house and everything on my main, so I don't always realize what, you know, pops me out where. Oh, your glam's cute. This is the other thing I do. I just run around and look at other people's glam and try it on. So many cute glams. I love it. And honestly, like, for my first starting outfits, I really think the Aura dress is my favorite. I'm definitely going to have to buy some black dye, though, because it is the wrong color. Cutscene. The conquering hero returns. You have completed my little tasks, I trust. The 3 locations you visited will feature prominently in your life as an adventurer. It is best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the woes of the citizenry. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may seem. I am thankful that you are an obliging sort, Chris. It is adventurers like you who will win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who follow. I pray Gridania can rely on your aid in its struggles to come. Absolutely. Bum, 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 bum. Yay, level 4! Which means arrow, and that is my dot? I think. Damage over time. And I think stone is my usual cast. Alright, she's got another quest for us. To the Bangkok. Chris, have you visited the Bangkok on your wanderings? No, not yet. It is a training ground found just outside the city where the soldiers of the Order of the Twin Adder are drilled in swordplay and other martial matters. I mention this because an acquaintance of mine, a gentleman by the name of Galfred, is an instructor there, and I think you may be of use to him. Go and introduce yourself and find out if there is anything you can do to help. Mind you, do not stray far from the path. The 12's Wood is no place for merry strolls through the underbrush. And 2 more side quests. I always forget all the side quests at the beginning of the game, although there are places that are much worse when it comes to the side quests, although we won't see that until Heaven's Ward. Alright, let's see what we got. Ooh, tights. Those work well. I like glam, what can I say? Hey girl, you seem unoccupied. Hey, girl? You know the Bangkok I trust. Fancy taking a bag of basic provisions over there for me? It's not too heavy, mostly filled with dried meats and other bland rations. It's a straightforward job that I do with a smile and a spring in my step if I were 10 years younger. Alas, my tastes have matured, evolved, advanced to a higher level, you might say. You don't even look that old! Anyway. But it's a perfect little task for someone fresh-faced like you. Worry not, you'll receive appropriate compensation upon delivery, which you may keep with my blessings. Okay. Alright, need someone to return an iron snaffle he accidentally took from Treespeak Stables. Okay, that's a lot of crunching. I'm not reading through all that. What the? This isn't. I must have mistaken this metal bit for a nut whilst out foraging for food in the forest. A spare snaffle misplaced by some sorry soul from Treespeak Stables. I suspect it was in their vague vicinity that I amassed the majority of my mistakable morsels. Well, I've already had a hefty helping of these here nuts, so I won't be walking for a while. Might I trouble you to take this to Treespeak Stables in my stead? Prior to parting, pray streak to... I am not reading that. I will completely butcher it. At the Yellow Serpent Gate, listen well to his directions or you're liable to get lost. Alright, well, we didn't get as far in as I wanted to today, but you know, the beginning of the game really is kind of slow going before stuff starts to get good. So I'm going to get myself into a in-room. Why not? And that is where we will end for tonight. Welcome, traveler. This is Gridania's humble inn, The Roost. I'm terribly sorry, but I cannot provide you with a room without... Oh, lame. Alright, well, we're just gonna wait here then. This is where I'm going to log off. This is where I'm going to leave you guys for the night. I will hopefully stream again Friday, and definitely over the weekend. I am off Saturday. So, just gonna log out and return to the title screen. Broadcasting only mic audio because, alright. Anyway. That is all from me. I didn't realize it was gonna stop the mic, or the video, but that's alright. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks, Fuse. I saw you say goodnight, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!